Hi, my name is Tyler Rowe. I'm an instructor with the Institute of Classics in East Asian Medicine, ICEAM Australian branch, and I'm here today to answer a few frequently asked questions on the Shanghan Lun. The first question, commonly asked question, isn't the Shanghan Lun only about external cold illness, external cold contraction? Well, when the Shanghan Lun was written in the Han Dynasty, cold damage meant more than just cold contraction. So in Zhang Zhongjing's preface, he talks about his caste was formerly large, there was 200 people. In a space of 10 years, he lost almost 50% of those to cold damage. But he didn't mean just cold. Okay, if we look in Suwen 31, it says, febrile diseases today, they all belong to the category of cold damage. So cold damage is identified as a category, not just one individual pathology. And then if we look in the 58th difficulty of the Nanjing, it says, what are the 5 types of cold damage? And it says one of those is cold. So when it says the 5 types of cold damage, and it basically says cold, wind, cold, heat, damp, and dry, it's really saying what are the 5 types of external illness. So whenever we see cold damage, we should be thinking external illness. And in the Shanghan Lun, if you have a look at some of the chapters, for anyone who says, oh no, the Shanghan Lun's only about cold, have a look at the Yang Ming chapter. We see big pulse, big thirst, big sweat, big fever. This is heat pathology, okay? And it's treated with Da Huang and Shugao and Meng Shao, very cold herbs. If we look at the Shaoyang chapter, it's all about ministerial fire. Ministerial fire is fire that has left the heart, so it's no longer imperial, moving around the body in a liquid form. It's damp heat pathologies. Okay, and if we go to the companion volume of the Shanghan Lun, which is the Jingui Yaolue, the essential prescriptions, we then also see chapters, Jingui chapter 2, on Wenbing, warm disease. So the Shanghan Lun isn't just about cold damage, it's about all types of external damage. When Zhang Zhongjing said 2/3 of his, or 7/10 of 2/3, just under 50% of his family died from cold damage, he meant from external contraction. So don't think the Shanghan Lun is limited to just cold damage. I know when I first started studying, I thought, well, I'll learn this for cold damage, but I've got to learn Wenbing and I'm going to learn all these other things. Shanghan Lun covers all types of external damage. And its companion volume, the Jingui, which we'll talk about in another FAQ, is all about internal medicine. So I first studied Shanghan Lun, the ICEAM series, with Arnaud Versluys in Melbourne back in 2011. I did it again in Sydney 2016. And this year, in late April, we're going to start a new series. This time in Brisbane, it's going to be a hybrid series. I'll be one of the instructors. If you're interested, click on the links below to find out more. Thanks very much.